I'm Brent Curier. Welcome to our firm website. If you found this website, you've probably been searching the web in search of some legal need or trying to find information from lawyers. We are a personal injury firm that handles personal injury claims and financial loss claims. We've been in business for over 20 years. We handle maritime and Jones Act cases, 18-wheelers and automobile accident cases. We're a success because we've been in business 20 years and it helped many clients with their personal injury claims and financial loss claims. We understand the losses that you suffer as an injured person, your inability to work, when doctor bills pile up. We're zealous advocates. We fight every day against corporate America and big insurance companies. We have financial experts to help prove your damages, and we understand the medical aspects of a personal injury claim. We have a team approach that we take to these cases, and we're not afraid to take your case to trial. And truth fears no trial. We fight every day for our client, long and hard. We're willing to put in the hours and put in the time necessary to maximize your claim. We dig deep, we probe, we fight for our client, and we make sure that they have justice. If you've had an injury case or some type of financial loss, feel free to call us for a free consultation. We'd be glad to sit down and talk with you. Thank you very much. The Jones Act is a federal statute that allows a seaman to sue his employer for negligence and to recover pain and suffering, medical bills, and loss of income. Unlike land-based workers, seamen under the Jones Act are able to sue their employers for negligence and recover pain and suffering, medical bills, and financial losses. A seaman is defined as a person who is assigned to a vessel or an identifiable fleet of vessels. A seaman may have the right to bring his case in federal court on the admiralty side or in state court under the savings to suitors case, and to recover personal injuries, lost wages, and medical bills. It's a federal statute. Our law firm regularly handles seamen's cases, and we make the determination, depending on various factors, whether to bring that case in federal court or state court. If you've been injured in a maritime context, you should consult a maritime lawyer. You can rest assured in any maritime context where there's an injury, the company is doing what they can do on their side to make sure that their interests are protected, and you should as well. Maintenance and cure is a remedy available under the admiralty law to an injured seaman. It has to do with his relationship to the vessel. When a seaman is injured on a vessel or in connection with working with a vessel, he's entitled to have his living expenses paid while he can't work and his reasonable and necessary medical bills, which is cure. Maintenance and cure claims are very liberally interpreted in favor of the seaman. If somebody's been injured and they have a maintenance and cure claim, it's recommended that they see an attorney to make sure that their claim is properly protected. The Longshore and Harbor Workers' Compensation Act covers people who are not seamen and harbor workers. The Act provides for indemnity benefits while the individual cannot work. But what the Act does allow is third-party claims against non-employers, against other viable defendants who would be responsible for pain and suffering, lost wages, and those type of damages. We offer free consultations where we can help you evaluate your longshore and harbor workers claim and any potentially viable third-party claim. Auto accidents can produce significant injuries. We all know that. If you're in an auto accident, it's advised that you seek medical treatment if you're injured. One of the most important things in an auto accident case is to search for all the available insurance coverage so that a person can be properly compensated. If you've been injured in an auto accident and need legal advice, you can call our office for a free initial consultation. 18-wheeler and big rig accidents produce significant injuries. We've all seen the accidents on the highway, and when a big rig or an 18-wheeler is involved in an accident, the results are usually not small. We routinely retain experts on these type of cases. I would recommend that you seek immediate medical treatment. We'd be happy to meet with you. We handle these cases on a regular basis. 18-wheeler and big rig accidents produce significant injuries. We've all seen the accidents on the highway, and when a big rig or an 18-wheeler is involved in an accident, the results are usually not small. We routinely retain experts on these type of cases. I would recommend that you seek immediate medical treatment. We'd be happy to meet with you. We handle these cases on a regular basis. Uninsured motorist claims are a type of claim that you make against your own insurance company when the other tortfeasor in the accident either has no insurance or insufficient insurance. Many people don't even know they have uninsured motorists, but in Louisiana, you're presumed to have uninsured motorist coverage equal to the limits of your liability coverage. The good thing about uninsured motorist coverage is your insurance company has a good faith obligation to you. It's not third-party coverage, it's insurance that you've paid for. They have a good faith duty to properly adjust your claim and to act in good faith to you. There are time limits involved, there are special Louisiana statutes that the insurance company have to abide by. If you've been injured in an accident and have sought medical help or need advice about medical help, we're free to help you evaluate your potential uninsured or underinsured motorist claim. Our firm has significant experience in this area of law. Our firm also handles general premises liability cases, meaning that if a person is injured, for example, on a business owner's property because of a defect in the premises or a failure to maintain the premises, under Louisiana law, the injured party would have the right to make a claim against that property owner and against his insurance company for negligence in failing to maintain the property. We've handled many premises cases over the years to a successful conclusion and know what it takes to prove these cases in court. If you've been injured on somebody's property, you have rights that are available to you. Our law firm would be available to discuss those rights with you and discuss your medical treatment. If you've been injured as a result of defective product, you may have a claim under the Louisiana Product Liability Act. Under that act, we would need to prove there was a defect in design or manufacture of that product. If you've been injured as a result of a defective product and would like a free consultation, our office handles these cases and has handled them for over 20 years. You're welcome to call our office for an evaluation, and the initial consultation is free. When a person is diagnosed with mesothelioma or another lung-related disease, the effects on that person and his family are devastating. Our law firm understands that and is willing to go the extra mile for you on these type of cases. We're willing to find viable defendants and insurance companies, perhaps from exposures long ago, so that your family can be whole, so that you can obtain justice. We understand the complexities of these type of cases, both from a legal standpoint, from a financial standpoint on your family. We are willing to meet with you at your home, in the hospital, and of course in our office if you're able to come here. Feel free to call us for a free consultation. If you're a commercial diver, you already know how dangerous your job is. If you've been injured as a commercial diver, you already know how much your life has been changed because you're used to making good money and probably have gone to making very little money. There's overlapping legal remedies that you may have as a commercial diver. My law firm is experienced in all the intricacies of maritime law and how they affect commercial divers. We also have experts that we can work with to prove your damages from an economic standpoint, and commercial diving experts to talk about what the various companies and third parties did wrong that would have caused your injury. If you would like a free consultation on a commercial diving case, feel free to give us a call. If you own and operate a motorcycle, you know how dangerous it is on the road to operate a motorcycle. You also know how much you love driving a motorcycle. Unfortunately, people in motorcycles are injured severely, often on our roads and highways. Motorcyclists love to ride their bikes, and when they're in an accident, been hurt bad, it changes their life dramatically. If you've been the victim of an unfortunate accident while you were on a motorcycle, you may call my law firm for a free consultation. We understand the complexity of these types of cases, know how to look for available insurance coverage, and we have experts that we often work with to help us prove liability on behalf of third parties. Burn injuries produce horrific damages, not only from the appearance, but inward as well. If you've suffered a burn injury, you know what I'm talking about. All of the different procedures that perhaps you've had to go through. You have physical and emotional scarring. You have not only pain and suffering, loss of wages, and medical bills that you're entitled to. The consequences run deep, and our firm understands that. We have experts that we work with often on these type of cases to prove liability on the responsible parties, and we are very sophisticated in looking for appropriate insurance coverage to make sure that you're wholly compensated and receive justice. If you've suffered a burn injury and would like a free consultation, you may call our office and we'll make arrangements to meet you in your home or hospital if necessary. Our office handles personal injury cases and wrongful death cases. These cases are difficult on many different levels for the family involved and even for the lawyers. Situations are often sad for everyone, but it is our job as your advocate to convey your losses to the court and to the jury, and that is what we do on a regular basis. There are losses that can't be seen that have to be conveyed. We understand these losses. We understand how to do that, how to work with the medical experts, financial experts, other experts and counselors that perhaps are treating family members to convey the real losses, the whole story, not just part of the story, to the jury. If you or your family member has suffered one of these devastating losses and would like a free consultation, you may call our office and we can make an arrangement to meet you at your home, hospital, or in this office. Railroad workers have the right to make a claim against their employer under FELA. Unlike other land-based workers, they can do this. They're entitled to make a claim for pain and suffering, lost wages, and medical bills due to their employer's negligence. Our law firm is experienced in handling these type of cases. We understand the experts that are needed to prove these type of cases at trial, both on the liability side, based on the railroad's negligence, and on the damage side, from medical testimony and economic testimony. If you're a railroad worker that has been injured due to your employer or third party's negligence, call our law firm for a free consultation. We'll be happy to discuss your claim with you. Spinal cord injuries produce very painful results. If you've suffered a spinal cord injury, you know what I'm talking about. And when you suffer an injury, the results are very, very painful. If you've suffered a spinal cord injury, we understand how to present those damages. We've utilized the necessary experts, the neurosurgeons, the orthopedic physicians, the radiologist, to present spinal cord damage to a court. We also understand how to present the financial damages through the use of forensic accountants that flow from spinal cord injuries. If you suffered a spinal cord injury and would like to explore your legal options, please feel free to call our office. The consultation is free.